Salute to everybody. This is your boy King Jr. Got some more boxing news for y'all. Adrien, the problem Broner, says that he has went to war with Terence Crawford, and he basically says that Terence Crawford is going to find out the hard way from Errol Spence Jr. And I personally believe that too. I can believe that. We know that Terence Crawford, like I said, I don't discredit Terence Crawford. I don't know why you fans think that Bud can't do this. Bud can do whatever he wants. He has the style to beat Errol Spence Jr. What I am saying, and you Bud fans don't listen, is that I don't think he has the motivation to be that same guy that he was at 140 pounds. And there was a couple guys that I forgot that Terence Crawford fought that really catch my eye with Terence Crawford. Now, the Jose Benavidez situation, I kind of don't want to give him credit on it because Jose Benavidez got shot in the leg, but Jose Benavidez at that time was seen to be the dangerous guy, and Terence Crawford beat him. And Terence Crawford fought Ricky Burns, and he impressed me a little bit with that fight. I didn't know who the hell Ricky Burns was. He fought Victor Postol, who was a rough, rugged fighter. He beat him, and he fought the fight that everybody will really put Terence Crawford on the map is that Prescott dude he has fought. And I guess you guys could say maybe Amir Khan put him on the map as well. I forgot about Amir Khan that he fought. So those guys were pretty decent fighters that Terence Crawford fought. But in my opinion, I feel like that Terence Crawford, it was clearly a matchmaking game, and I felt like that Terence Crawford at that time was just, they say these guys was on his level, but they clearly was not. And my opinion on it is that 140 Terence Crawford is going to have to show up. He's going to have to show up to beat Errol Spence. And Adrien Broner, he had some little backstory on this because he used to spar Errol Spence Jr. as well. And he's like, man, Errol Spence Jr., man, he be really, really giving me that work. And people is doubting his basics and doubting his fundamentals. And he says that, well, he sees what a lot of boxing fans don't think. He's seen what the boxing fans are saying. Errol Spence doesn't have pizzazz. Y'all always say Terence Crawford got the pizzazz, the skills, angles, and all this other stuff. Yeah, Terence Crawford's flashy, but Adrien Broner's like, Errol Spence could be flashy if he wants to, but he doesn't show it. He doesn't show it, and he's very versatile. And Adrien Broner, he's kind of breaking that down, to say that, dude, Errol Spence is really about to surprise you, bruh. So who knows? So a lot of these Crawford fans, they want to doubt Errol Spence Jr., saying that his style's basic, saying all this hoorah. But like I said before, if he's really going to find out when he gets in that ring with Errol Spence Jr. So I would be impressed if Crawford wins. I'm not going to sit here and hate on this man. I'm going to give him credit because Crawford is doing something that we have never seen. He'll be undisputed in 2 different weight classes if he is successful against Errol Spence Jr. And if Errol Spence Jr. beats Terence Crawford, he just beat it, like y'all say, the #1 pound-for-pound best in Terence Budrick Crawford. I'm calling him Budrick because it makes y'all mad. So, and then Errol will be undisputed and he'll be in the history books because he has achieved something that a lot of guys really don't get to achieve if you don't have the fan base on your side or whatever the case may be. So we know that Terence Crawford, like I said before, I'm going to give him credit if he wins, and I'm going to give him Errol Spence definitely credit if he wins as well. It's going to be a rough, rugged fight. But I have to agree with Adrien Broner at the end of the day. People, they're going to be in a world of trouble, when it comes to Spence. I'm saying that, saying it backward. Crawford's going to be in the world of trouble with Spence, and he's going to be in for a long night. I'm going to use Freddie Roach's tone, since Freddie Roach says that Terence Crawford is going to have, Errol Spence is going to have a long night with Terence Crawford. Terence Crawford's going to have a long night with Errol Spence, because I think Terence Crawford is really going to get exposed. This is what's going to happen when you don't start fighting the best of the best at 147 and you start getting comfortable knocking guys out. So we're gonna see what happens. But I just want to say this real quick. Imagine if Errol Spence beats Terence Crawford. Okay? So he would have fought Shawn Porter, L. Brook, Danny Garcia, Lamont Peterson, and I guess you can throw really Carlos Ocampo in that as well. Yordenis Ugas, and then beats Terence Crawford. Y'all cannot say anything about Errol Spence Jr. resume. He would arguably be the best fighter in the world. I don't care what they say. One of those two is going to be the best fighter in the world on July 29th. And whoever that fighter is going to be is going to officially be the pound for pound king, in my opinion. I don't think no heavyweight, no cruiserweight, no super middleweight, or anybody in any weight class will be better than Terence Crawford and Errol Spence Jr. And I'm putting the heavyweights aside. If Deontay Wilder was underweight class, that's a different story. Gervonta Tank Davis, he could be up there, but he hasn't really fought anybody yet to say. But Adrien Broner, you know, he's trying to get himself back in the boxing mix as well. I wish him nothing but the best, trying to rectify and rebuild his career. And, you know, like I said, Errol Spence and Adrien Broner, you know, they have very close friendship. And I also wanted to mention this as well, you know, in those sparring sessions, reports have it that Adrien Broner got knocked out by Errol Spence Jr. Now, it hasn't been confirmed by Errol Spence Jr. because Errol Spence Jr., you know, those guys are very, very tight together, and he doesn't want to jeopardize the friendship or disparage Adrien Broner's name by putting his business out there, you know, like the old saying in boxing, sparring stays in sparring. You got to respect that from Terence Crawford, and you got guys like Rolly Romero running around here saying I did this in sparring, did that in sparring, but you wind up getting exposed in the fight, you know. So with that being said, you know, guys, I ain't got too much to say. Adrien Broner, well, I got one more thing to say. I would have liked to see Adrien Broner versus Terence Crawford. We know Adrien Broner was a megastar back then. He was arguably compared to Floyd Mayweather, and those guys could have had a fight at 140 pounds, and I would have loved to see Crawford fight Adrien Broner at 140, but Adrien Broner jumped from 135 to 147. You know, he won a fight up there, and then I believe he lost to Marcos Madonna. You know, it kind of really set him back, apparently, you know, when it comes to boxing. So, hey, it is what it is at the end of the day. Adrien, the problem, Broner says that he went to extremely a tough war with Errol Spence Jr. in Spar, and Adrien Broner said Terence Crawford's going to find out the hard way. I'm just emphasizing a little bit, but I believe he's going to find out the hard way. So, with that being said, guys, it is what it is at the end of the day. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button on your way in and on your way out. This is your boy, King Jr. We will be back with some more boxing news for y'all. I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.